like to is welcome to come up to the front for a moment for story time. And if you don't want to come to the front, that is okay too. But if you come up, you can get a better look at my puppet.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Well, it's nice to see you. I don't see bison so much since I moved out of Manitoba, so it's nice to have a visit from a bison. I used to live in Manitoba. Do you want to come see him?
Hello. You can even pet me if you want. I'm very soft. Hello.
Well, I didn't see bison very often when I lived in Manitoba, but there was some at the zoo. There is a white one that lives there, and we saw some in Minnedosa and other places as well. But the bison herds used to go all across North America. Have you ever heard about the huge bison herds that lived in North America? No.
There were so many of us. When the herds came by, it took days for the herds to go by.
And why aren't there as many bison anymore? Do anybody have any guesses? You have a guess? Yes.
Hunting.
Hunting, exactly.
But you know, it wasn't just hunting. We had been hunted by Cree and Oji-Cree and Dene and Anishinaabe people for thousands of years. But what happened after the settlers came, once the English came with their railroads and guns, they killed us as an act of war against the indigenous people, against the Cree and the Métis, and the Oji-Cree and the Anishinaabe, because we were their brothers. And once they killed us, shooting our herds from the railroads, it made the indigenous people, the Cree and the Oji-Cree and the Dene and the Métis and the Anishinaabe, much more vulnerable to starvation.
Oh my goodness, Bison, that is a tough story to hear today.
Well, it is tough.
So you're telling us that sometimes in acts of war, it's not just the people who are impacted, but the animals and the land itself.
That's right. So I just want, as we remember on Remembrance Day, to remember that war impacts all the brothers and sisters of the earth.
Well, thank you, Bison, for coming and giving us that lesson this morning. I hope you will come and visit us another day too. You guys can go and sit down.